a decoy offer might just be what your business is missing to become super profitable super quickly and get a ridiculous number of leads that are qualified is the key bit. And so what that looks like is you sell part of your service or the first period of time of your service for a massively discounted price, or a discounted price by any amount, or even free. And then as you onboard them, you upsell them into your main thing. So they come for something small, that's the attraction offer, right? And then as they show up, you then give them stuff that's so much extra value, and they really see the difference between the value that they are getting now and the value that they get later, and they see the price tag associated with it and go, do you know what, I'm going to have it. So taking this straight out of Hormozi's $100 million money models, got a great idea how we could apply exactly what we're doing already, which is a free 6-week program, where our close rates aren't 100%, because on the call, I think everyone would sign up immediately, but we want to align expectations and make sure that people are actually going to show up and use it. So we take a deposit for their first 6 weeks, which they get back as long as they actually do it. And that puts some people off because they were expecting it completely free, which it is, but with the intent to purchase after. And they don't have to, but to show that they're going to put some skin in the game. Because it's not free for us to fill, and we're giving away such incredible value. It's still a no-brainer, but it does get rid of the time wasters for us, which is super helpful. And so what we are planning, and what we have just spent the last couple of hours creating, is a new ad, a new offer, where you can click on an ad we picked £17 to start off with. Millie had an idea as to why. 89% off of what would our normal cost of service would be for the first 6 weeks. And then what we're going to do is take our sales call and turn that into an onboarding call for these new clients, which essentially has a 100% close rate because they've already paid before getting on the call. So the ad is going to go to a landing page, give them a little bit more information, and then have the option to purchase for £17. And then from there, there's confirmation for them to book a sales call, what they think is an onboarding call, for us to get the relevant information that we usually capture. And that it means their motivation, where they are now, where they want to get to, what they've tried in the past. And then in that, we're going to offer our full 1-year package and say like this. So it'd be like, great, what's the one thing that concerns you when paying to learn anything? And the response is hopefully going to be results, getting at the results and learning the thing. And so it'd be like, great, so do you want it guaranteed? So those that come on board right now for our main service, this is what it is. All this fantastic results, extra stuff, and a money back guarantee because we're so confident it's going to work. Would you like to take us up on it? And that's hopefully what's going to happen. And then we need to figure out what are the upsell rates, what's the cost of acquisition, and then keep tweaking this. So hopefully we get some people buying. We started off low enough that we didn't pick £1 because we didn't want just the complete time wasters. And we haven't gone for what I think is where we'll actually end up, which maybe will be like 60% off. So maybe spend like £50 to get rid of the people who will just do it for 6 weeks and then not continue because it's just a steal. So we need to figure out what that sweet spot is. And really what we're looking at the moment, instead of waiting for this 6-week cycle, say they come on board, we see how many people stay on afterwards, what we're going to look at is what's the cost to acquire a customer, what percentage of them upsell, and what's the average amount of cash collected from this sample size. And then we're going to increase the price by, say, £10, make it £27, and run the tests again. And then compare cost of acquisition to total cash collected for the same number of people. And then we'll just keep doing that until we find our sweet spot where hopefully the CAC to, or the first amount of payments taken from clients is on average a multiple of the cost to acquire them. So that we have no limit then to acquire new customers, and each new customer pays for the onboarding of the next one, their own onboarding, and us to acquire the next one too. So there you go, that's the plan we're going for. Excited to look back and tell you how it goes, but we just came up with a rough plan of action, and we spent the last 2.5 hours just getting everything in place and got it live. Ads are live now, landing page is live. It's nothing special, definitely needs tweaking, but it's enough to get some results. There we go, that's it. We'll keep you guys updated, and now you know what a decoy offer is and how to implement one. Cool, peace.